Hey, how's it going, guys? My name is Jackie Fish and welcome to a very special video as we are taking a look at an up-and-coming Bannerlord mod. This is Sword and Musket, a mod set in the Napoleonic times, looking to bring that life of gunpowder to the game of Bannerlords. And so far, they are doing an absolutely great job. They were kind enough to go ahead and give me some exclusive game footage. So this is stuff that they've recorded for me to go ahead and show off to you guys. We're also then going to take a quick look at the new devlog that they recently uploaded and kind of take a look at the progress of the mod itself. So right now you can see that we are seeing a battle between the French and the English, and this will be kind of cut between the entire video itself. Obviously, you get a nice little close-up at some of the uniforms, the type of units that you will be bringing in the campaign itself. So this mod is going to have a heavy focus on single player as well as multiplayer, and I really hope that Tailworlds do go ahead and release some custom servers for a mod like this, because my god, I think people are just so eager to get their teeth into a Napoleonic mod like this for multiplayer. It was absolutely huge over on Warband, and I think people just cannot wait to go ahead and see it. So you can see obviously the beautiful uniforms right now. I believe we've got the Coldstream Guard going up against some of the French regiments as the officer just slices away on them. However, he does end up going down as they bring out their daggers. Animations at the moment aren't quite in the game. This is mainly a Tailworlds thing, not necessarily a Sword and Musket team. They've done a lot of their animations already. They're just waiting to have the adequate tools to go ahead and put them in the game. I believe there's actually only one mod out there that actually does have custom reload animations for muskets, and it's like an anime mod. So hopefully, eventually, obviously, when this mod does release, they will be having their own custom animations for all the reloading, all the kind of sword fighting, bayonet fighting. All of that stuff is obviously planned and will hopefully find its way actually into the game quite nicely, which will be pretty awesome to see. As well as that, they are planning on adding in artillery, of course, as well as destruction. So hopefully we'll start to see barricades and sandbags getting blown away. They said that is their end goal, to have something like that in the game. So hopefully something like that is possible. Obviously artillery will be possible. There's been mods out there that I've seen clips of with a bloody Panzer IV rolling around and shooting out explosive bolts. So yeah, hopefully we'll see some good stuff like that. And obviously destruction would be really awesome. Right now you're taking a look at one of the custom maps that they're currently working on. Again, this will be an absolutely amazing multiplayer map. So once again, Tailworlds, please give us custom servers. But yeah, destruction on a map like that, being able to destroy walls and forts and star forts and other stuff like that will be really awesome. I'll also link their ModDB page down below in the description so you guys can go ahead and check that out. But on that ModDB page, and I'll be putting some of the assets up on your screen right now, they've got an absolute wealth of custom assets. A lot of the main focus of the mod at the moment is on uniforms for all the different countries. Obviously, England, Prussia, France, Spain, Austria, Italy, and many more factions will be fighting their way in. And obviously, every one of them factions had an absolute wealth of different uniforms. So that's obviously their main focus. And obviously, that's also not including all the different weapons, the cavalry lancers and different swords and muskets, etc., etc. But yeah, right now we're seeing one of the beautiful detailed maps. Again, all of this stuff is completely custom made for the mod just to bring it alive. So when you are playing this, it doesn't just feel like you're playing Warband whatsoever. They also have said as well that they plan on recreating a lot of custom maps in the game, that we know and love from historical battles. So the actual battle maps themselves won't just be very hilly, won't just be completely flat. The battles will have a lot of that Napoleonic battlefield to it, which again is really exciting, because again I feel like a lot of the time you've got to make sure that the game itself doesn't just feel like it's a Bannerlord vanilla playthrough maps and stuff like that. You really got to go ahead and show some love. And again, we're getting some nice little close-ups of all the uniforms that are being shown. So really awesome indeed. You can see the detail and love that have been put into these guys. And again, these uniforms will just be getting better and better as the mod gets more and more developed. So another thing as well, as I was mentioning on them recreating the maps, they do also plan on, I'll put some screenshots up on your screen right now of a few of the maps that they're kind of designing. They're taking historical photos of the actual maps themselves and then recreating them. So again, you'll be seeing a lot of forests, a lot of hedge roads that, you know, the soldiers will have to obviously maneuver around. I also really hope that we do get to see a ton of custom formations as well. Hopefully they can get stuck in there and do some lovely stuff. Right now, again, you're seeing a pretty cool artillery emplacement, also a regiment moving its way forward through the forest under heavy fire as they descend. Obviously, with the French engaging once again right here, looking very clean indeed. And also, whilst this is all going on, I'll be sure to go ahead and post on a lot of screenshots. Once again, as well, they obviously plan on having a complete custom campaign map as well of Europe. That's going to be the main focus as well. So when the campaign does release, they plan on having that so you can go ahead and join and fight on these historical battlefields with star forts and, you know, cities and all different manner of units. So let me know at this point in the video as well, if you are still watching, let me know what one you're most looking forward to, whether it is going to be that beautiful campaign and being able to move around in a single player, or if you're more so looking forward to a multiplayer server with this mod on, where you can join a regiment and fight in line battles and so on, because yeah, that will be absolutely spectacular. Obviously as well, they do plan on having a whole range of different units as well, from, you know, normal line infantry to elite, you know, elite guard like the Coldstream Guard and the Highlanders, or the Old Guard itself. As well as that, you know, they're planning on having skirmishers, which will be able to stick in loose formation, cavalry formations that you'll be able to assault, and obviously, as I said earlier, artillery. So there'll be a nice little range of different units that you'll have to dive in and get stuck. You're going to have to go ahead and mess around with and really dive in as that officer gets absolutely cut down. You'll also be having flag bearers and eagle bearers and other stuff like that. So you get a real nice little feel of the regiment itself as the French warriors do end up cutting down their opponents. Finally, I do want to mention as well that they are also looking for 3D artists and coders for the team. So again, I'll leave a link to their Discord down below in the description so you guys can go ahead and check that out. If you have any of these skills, I'm sure they're very much, you know, in need of help as best as they can. And yeah, I'll go ahead and leave the rest of the video for you guys just to go ahead and check out the rest of this fighting going off. Again, this is